Now, what I'm going to say now is going to give some people high blood pressure. I repeat, what I'm going to reveal now, the information I am about to pass, is going to give some people hypertension. So if you're not expecting Nigeria to be restructured under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this information, be careful with this information. But if you believe that Nigeria will be restructured under this administration, this particular information is for you. Now, just in Nigeria Geopolitical Zone Bill 2026, I repeat, Nigeria Geopolitical Zone Bill 2026, Nigeria into geopolitical zone by 2026. It is not 2027, it is 2026. I never expected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to bring this bill at this point in time. I was thinking that after he wins the election, then he will introduce this bill. I said it, that what the APC is planning, what Tinubu's government is planning, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it come into the mind of any man. What APC and Tinubu's government is planning for 2007. You see, I said that I pity for northern Nigeria. The restructuring that is coming, I just pity for northern Nigeria and their leadership. They are the greatest losers in these reforms by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, Nigeria Geopolitical Zone Bill 2026. As of October 1st, 2026, Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones will become official and constitutional organs of government. Listen very well. That is why we need a rubber stamp assembly, Senate. Yes, we need a rubber stamp. I said it before that under democracy, you cannot pass reforms under democracy because of the way Nigeria is structured. We are not a united people. So if you want to pass any reforms, it will be difficult under the democracy. This tax bill that Tinubu passed, if Tinubu was playing normal democracy, they will have stopped him. The northern part of this country will have stopped Tinubu. They will have stopped Tinubu from passing the state police. So we need a rubber stamp legislature to be able to pass these reforms. That is why the military performed more than civilian government. Most of these are infrastructure we have in Nigeria today was done by the military, because the military will not need anybody to come and be debating what they will do. They will pass it as a decree. So we need a system, a democratic system that is autocratic, and that is the kind of politics Tinubu is playing. If Tinubu is not playing such politics, he will not be able to pass all these bills. Local government autonomy, state police, tax bill, and this particular Nigeria Geopolitical Zone Bill 2026. Like I said, I never expected this government to introduce this now. I was thinking after the election. So listen, so Nigeria will have 6 geopolitical zones, with each of them 7 states. 6 geopolitical zones. So each of the zones will have 7 states. Our constitution will prohibit the creation of any more states after this 42. So 7 times 6 is 42. So after the 42 states that this geopolitical zone bill is going to create, the constitution will prohibit any more creation of states. As I talk this thing to some people, it be like AI. It be like they're not believing their eyes. I say, Tinubu will shock a lot of people. See, this one we are even talking, now small. By the time Tinubu is through with what he wants to do, you see that northern Nigeria, the Fulani political class and their influence, you go see Fulani people, you go see northern politicians, you will pity them. They will become paper tiger in our politics because of the restructuring that is coming. You are here, Tinubu conquer northern Nigeria, conquer southern Nigeria politics. I've been alive. All the elections that have been conducted under Tinubu, which one Atiku don't win, which one Obi don't win, which one El-Rufai don't win, all the elections conducted under Tinubu. Tinubu trashed Atiku, blue black in Adamawa State. Tinubu trashed El-Rufai in Kaduna State. Tinubu even trashed Obi in Anambra State. All the states of northern Nigeria, except for one state, is APC under Tinubu. All the southern states, whether you like it or not, they are supporting APC, whether you like it or not. So Tinubu capture everywhere, and your eye never, you still asleep on what is going on. Okay. Now, as part of this restructure, we will abolish the federal allocation regime, confirm, and replace it with resource control. My God, you see how this thing is sweet me. So see, I'm going to do a lot of analysis on this particular geopolitical zone bill 2026. As part of this restructure, we will abolish federal allocation regime. All these ones that are governor, you go collect allocation, you cannot go give bandits. You collect allocation, you cannot send bandits to Mecca. Cannot sponsor insecurity so that they pressure the government to may not become president. This federal allocation under this bill, it will be banned. And let me inform you, there's nothing Fulani cabals, political cabals can do at this point in time. Like this particular point in time, there's nothing the Fulani cabals can do. The Fulani cabals, they are on the run. They are doing hide and seek. You know, US were there for Bauchi, US were there for Nigeria. They are touched like they're everywhere. So they are very, very discreet. The United States and Trump revealed that they seized equipment from northern Nigeria. It was one of the biggest equipment they have ever seized from any terrorist organization. US. You know, some of these things are classified. It's not everything we tell everybody. Some of these things are classified. They seize weapon, equipment they use to track and do all these things from northern Nigeria. Second in command of one of the world-known terrorist organization in house in Nigeria. World terrorist organization. You find his abode in northern Nigeria. They harbor for northern Nigeria. You know what it means? So, if the Fulani wants to run mad with their insecurity and terrorism, my brother, they are hiding. They do hide and seek. They run what they do. Investigations is going on. Some people have been identified. Very soon now, you will see. Let's not talk. 2026. Let's continue. Sorry for that break in transmission. Now, as part of this restructure, we will abolish the federal allocation regime and replace it with resource control, under which states will remain the federating units. Revenue distribution will be as follows. States, 50%. Federation account, 20%. Geopolitical zones, 15%. National Trust Fund, 15%. We shall gradually migrate towards this to achieve our targeted goal by 2040. Now look at the explanation of this one. So, as part of this restructure, we will abolish federal allocation regime. So no federal allocation, no FAC, and replace it with resource control. So what we are going to do now is, under this geopolitical zone bill, resource control, under which state will remain the federating units. The states remain the states under the federal government, but the states will control their resources. It is not fact that everybody go and line up in Abuja and be collecting money. So those governors that want to use their money to do anyhow, let them know. So the states, for instance, let's use Lagos State. So if Lagos State is making 100 million, 50 million will go to Lagos State. Hello? 50 million will go to Lagos State. Now, federation accounts, Lagos State will send 20 million, that's 20%. 50% to Lagos State, 20% will be sent to the federation account. Okay? Now, National Trust Fund will be 15%. National Trust Fund. Geopolitical zones will be 15%. Unlike when you look at the allocation, Lagos generates trillions of naira. Maybe Lagos can, in this month, Lagos can generate like 800 billion. Out of 800 billion, you see Lagos getting something like 200 billion. I'm saying 800 billion, Lagos generates trillions upon trillions of naira. Out of that trillions, Lagos get less than 30% of that money. And the rest is being shared to every other person. Under this resource control, if Lagos has 1 trillion, Lagos will pocket 500 billion naira for itself. Usually, if they have 1 trillion, you say they'll give Lagos like 20 trillion, 200 billion. But this one, 500 billion, 50% of that money is going to Lagos. They will also share from the geopolitical zones. So, geopolitical zones have their own percentage. Let me go back again. State 50%, federation account 20%, geopolitical zones 15%, national trust fund 15%. So after Lagos collects 50%, 500 billion, they will also share from the 15% geopolitical zones fund. You get it? So now any states that want to be lazy, the state will die a natural death. Hunger will kill them. Any state that their leaders think that it is wise for them to start negotiating with terrorists that destroy the economy, it is their problem. If they make 1 billion naira, if they like, when they use 500 million naira, send all those terrorists to be settling terrorists. Let them know. Resource control, geopolitical zones bill before our eyes. It will be like AI for some people. This thing where they thought, it will be like film, and I like it. Don't believe what I'm saying. I don't want you to believe. But you go see, I'm going to happen, you go to play, you go to show. You go to play, you go to show. Okay. Now, let's move on. Number 4, geopolitical zones will be responsible for maintaining regional police forces to augment the activities of the Nigerian police force. State police, regional police, federal police. Oh my God. Thank God we have a legislature that is rubber stamp. Because without rubber stamp, North will not allow this one fly. They will want to kill themselves. But we have a rubber stamp legislature. We will come to that one We don't need some people to pass these bills because since they don't want the progress of their people and the country, we don't need people that don't want the progress of the country. This is the way forward. I agree. If Abia State, I'm from Abia State, if Abia State like, let them play with whatever they have and their leadership. Let them sit down and look at their governors and their leaders doing anyhow. If they like, at least we are responsible for our resources. It is not somebody who sit down in Sokoto and you'll be having oil wells in Delta State. Let the Delta people have their resources. From their resources, they give 20% to federal account, 15% to National Trust Fund, and 15% to the Geopolitical Zone Fund. Then the people will be asking their leaders, from these resources that we have, how much have you done this and that? The people will now be able to hold their leaders responsible. If like them fight for the Delta State, may they kill themselves. And then no. Now the power is closer to the people. You know, I told you that restructuring is when you bring power closer to the people. People now use power for themselves. No excuse. For instance, state police. The one that Seyi Makinde is saying that the federal government, blah, 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 you don't have access to control the police, blah, blah, blah. It is Tinubu. Seyi Makinde will not point hand to Tinubu. And the people will now know where to channel their complaints and what to do. Yes, that is the restructuring we want. It's not the one that somebody will go capture the center. Can't they use that they push their religious and whatever agenda. It's not that one. So the geopolitical zones will be responsible for maintaining regional police with your resource control fund. Okay? To augment the activities of the Nigerian police. 5. Each geopolitical zone will be constitutionally obliged to generate, distribute, and transmit electricity within its domain. First, security. 2, electricity. These are the two things that drive any economy. First, state police, regional police, federal police. State will have their police, their security intact. So security is being solved. The next one is electricity. How do you run a $1 trillion economy without electricity? How do you run? No wonder Tinubu they build Lagos and they use our federal fund, they load down for Lagos. No wonder Tinubu they do that coastal road. No wonder. Okay. Number 6. Every year, the chairman of the geopolitical zone will rotate among the 6 governors within it. Mind you, we have 7 states in the geopolitical zone. So each year, then we rotate them. Nobody say, Anambra people tell you say, Abia, now we senior Abia, now we senior brother. No, we do senior brother for this one. It will be by rotation. If Abia rule today, Anambra rule tomorrow. Next tomorrow, Ebonyi rule. No pasha. Whether you see Ebonyi people as outside people, you don't even concern anybody again. It's not somebody's problem. The next one, Imo State rule, Enugu rule. It will be rotated amongst the 6 governors within it. A chief executive will be appointed to manage what will be a civil service structure of each of the geopolitical zones. Each of the geopolitical zones. Okay. Now, ultimate authority for the governing of each geopolitical zones rests with the committee of governors. There will also be committees of commissioners to deal with matters such as education, committee, parliament, committee. You see committee, you see parliament. Okay. There will also be committees of commissioners to deal with matters such as education, health, housing, transport, security, etc. 8. Each geopolitical zone authority will be responsible for secondary specialist healthcare. Oh my God. See restructuring. Secondary specialist healthcare. They will build specialist hospitals in areas such as oncology, HIV/AIDS, renal failure, dementia, reproductive health, and dermatology, and so on. Number 9, and the last. This will be there will be 42 states that make up the 6 geopolitical zones. So I'm going to call the states. South, we have Bayelsa State. The capital will be Yenagoa. Number 2, we have West Izon State. West Izon State. The capital will be Pantani. We have River State and Port Harcourt. We have Cross River State and Calabar. We have, somebody told me that there's no state like Calabar. I saw it in the comment section. We have Akwa Ibom State, Uyo. We have Edo State, Bini. We have Delta State, Warri. South. I don't see Ijaw State too. Okay. Northeast, we have Northeast, the abode of the Fulani people. We have Mambila State, Gashaka. We have Taraba State, Jalingo. Adamawa State, Yola. Borno State, Maiduguri. Yobe State, Kanuri State. Yobe State, Damaturu. Bauchi State, Bauchi. Gombe State, Gombe. In the southeast, we have Anioma State, Asaba. We have Orashi State, Omoku. We have Anambra State, Oka, we have Imo State, Owerri, Enugu State, Enugu, Abia State, Umuahia, and Ebonyi State, Abakaliki. In the North Central, we have Abuja State, Abuja, Burara State, Kafanchan, Benue State, Makurdi, Plateau State, Jos, Nasarawa State, Lafia, Kogi State, Lokoja, Niger State, Minna. Southwest, we have Oyo State. We have Odo Oya State, Odo Oya. I don't know. Odo Oya State, Ilorin. Oyo State, Ibadan. Ogun State, Abeokuta. Lagos State, Ikeja. Ondo State, Akure. Ekiti State, Ado-Ekiti. Osun State, Osogbo. In the Northwest, we have Sokoto State, the abode of the Fulani cabals. Sokoto State, Sokoto. Kebbi State, Benin Kebbi. Kaduna State, Kaduna. Katsina State, Katsina. Kano State, Kano. Jigawa State, Dushe. Then Zamfara State, Gusau. These are the states. If you hear your state, you know how far.